This is the Weather with Al, featuring WNDS meteorologist Al Kaprielian.
Almost everyone who grew up watching TV in New Hampshire and Massachusetts knows the greeting that started decades of forecasts.
Good evening, everyone. This is meteorologist Al Kaprielian. Of course, now that the weekend's over, like the last couple of weeks, the weather's turning great. If you're on vacation this week, have a good time.
Merrimack resident Al Kaprielian has had a long career in meteorology, from his 26-year run at WNDS and MyTV to his current role at 980 WCAP in Lowell. Al's always had his head in the clouds, but luckily for us, the forecast said he'd head over to Merrimack TV, where we got to chatting about his time working in weather.
I got into it probably in grade school, before 6th grade. I just used to look up at the sky, and it was a fascination with the weather. It just was something that I was interested in. And I pursued it, and as I said, from 6th grade, giving the weather, used to call me the weatherman in middle school, and then it was junior high, and I stuck with it. You know, that was my goal, and from the 6th grade, and a lot of students say you did what you said you were going to do.
Just talking to him, it's clear as day how much knowledge he has about decades of weather models and the ways storms form and move.
You know, if you have an upper-level disturbance in the Pacific, that hasn't even been sampled by the models because there's a lack of data over the oceans. You know, that's why it makes it difficult in the wintertime. If there's a disturbance in the Pacific, it looks like the models bring it right across and just south in Nantucket, but until that energy gets to the west coast and the western part of the country, then the models have a better sampling of the upper-level disturbance. They can't really do it where there's no data. There's really no data over the oceans.
Al is known for the accuracy of his forecasts, but he's also known for his delivery that's not very typical for a meteorologist. Everyone past a certain age knows his trademark phrases like, "good evening," and
High pressure, which is over the Great Lakes.
Al's brought that same enthusiasm to countless fundraisers and events in New England. That authenticity has inspired thousands over the years, like WBZ reporter Matt Shearer, who swung by the studio to meet Al.
I think that's what makes Al stand out to so many people when they see him for the first time is, whoa, this guy doesn't sound like a meteorologist. And in a lot of ways, he doesn't look like a meteorologist, but he is one. And the forecast he's giving is accurate, it's real, but he's just doing it in a way that's so unique and different, and it's himself. And that's why he stands out. That's why people remember the name Al Kaprielian, and maybe not some of the other names of meteorologists who have been through this area over the years. Watching that as a little kid, it made me realize I can do this and still be myself. I don't have to suck all the personality out of myself in order to sound like a journalist. Here's your weather forecast. I can make jokes and I can, talk like I'm talking to a friend, because that's the way it felt when I was watching Al, as I was watching a friend perform,
But while Al brings the energy to those performances, he's a lot more reserved when it comes to the actual contents of his forecasts.
If you predict rain and it doesn't rain, it's better than saying, it's better to go pessimistic. I learned that in college. Because if you say it's going to be sunny and you're planning a barbecue this Sunday, I say, Colin, I think we're going to have a lot of sun Sunday, 80, and it's raining and 58. Ow! Now I got to cook the hamburgers in the kitchen, in the oven, not outside. It's raining too hard, which could happen.
He's weathered many storms over the years, but as long as there's clouds in the sky, Al Kaprielian will be there to share the forecast and brighten up your day. But for now,
this is Al Kaprielian. You're watching Merrimack TV.
Thanks for watching.